Vandals return to the Big Sky. Bounce it outside. Larison broke a tackle. He's gone. Touchdown, UC Davis. That didn't take long at all for the
in that game.
Here he is again. Another big hole inside the 10. Touchdown, Larison. Single-handedly.
Important side of the field. Hastings rolls out near side. Dumps it out in the flat. Pass caught by Larison. Stays inbound. Has room down the sideline. Breaks the tackle. Inside the 20. He could go. He's going to go. Larison, his third touchdown of the ball game. And the Aggies lead 23-7. And for number 3, it's his third consecutive week of scoring 3 touchdowns. Only 25 yards per game. They'll hand off to Larison on second and long. Makes something go, and now has some room to midfield. It's a foot race. One man to beat. 20 to the 10 to the 5. He sheds the man. Touchdown, UC Davis. Larison has done it again. Second and 4. Direct snap to Larison. Bursts it outside, inside the 5. Could he go again? He did! Larison, his 4th touchdown of the ball game, his 3rd rushing touchdown. Number 3 has done it all today, and the Aggies are going to win the Causeway Classic. His seniors honored before the game. Fake handoff, quarterback keeper, and it's in. Larison has scored again. And the Aggies take a 6-0 lead in the Causeway Classic. It's the 11th rushing touchdown for Larison.
And his 7th in the last 3 weeks. And Scott, what an impressive drive for the
goal. Here's Larison on that left side, breaks a couple of tackles, and there it is. As the defense could not bring him down near the line of scrimmage, and he just squirted.
Miles Hastings, Larison skips it to the outside. He's in. Touchdown, UC Davis, and the Aggies have the lead. So Larison.
Yard line. Good field position for Miles Hastings, who sprints right again on the pass. There's Larison in the flat. He makes an incredible one-handed catch behind him. He's at midfield to the 40. Sideline Larison, too much speed. He breaks away from the last defender. It's a one-play, 60-yard touchdown, and UC Davis storms in front. Holy Larison, Batman.
And this throw by Hastings is behind. Look at that catch. Pulls it in, breaks the tackle at the same time, and then that move right there, and he is gone.
Jaden Robinson, Brendan Hale, George Ramirez all had chances, but the speed.
Mitchell Dixon, the tight end in motion. Handoff to Larison up the middle. Plenty of room. High hurdles his way into the end zone. Touchdown, UC Davis. And that's the 26th rushing touchdown for the great Larison in his career here at UC Davis, as he continues to try and get into the top 5 all-time, just 2 shy now of Jermaine Rucker and GP Muhammad.
Great job here. Mitchell Dixon, number 11 on the kick-out block, and Larison with his 2nd rushing touchdown of the season. Jumps over a tackler at the goal line. 3rd and goal at the 7. You think play action. No.
going on the ground.
Yep, does have 1 touchdown in this game. Hastings will throw on second down, pump fakes, winds up, throws deep down the field, has a man at the corner of the end zone. Is it caught? It is! Touchdown, UC Davis. There he is, Larison. The tremendous catch right on cue, John. And the Aggies take the lead 20-17.
Larison, as good as they come out of the backfield. The swing concept. He's a wide receiver. Hey, McCaffrey's not playing these days, but Larison is. His hands are world class. He's a receiver. Getting the replay here. Fake to him. Roll right, throw back. Hastings knows he's going there the whole time. Versus man coverage. Larison on a linebacker is a mismatch on any day of the week. And look at the hands catch right by the pylon by number 3, Land.
Mustangs showing blitz. They pull back now. Hastings dumps out right side. Has Larison wide open to the 10, to the 5. High hurdles his way into the end zone. Larison doing it all, looking like a track star out there. Touchdown, UC Davis. The Aggies lead 34-3.
Unbelievable play. The great design by Tim Plow, Scott. They end up with Elijah Ponder. They did actually make pressure. They didn't bring it all from the one side, and so Elijah Ponder's one-on-one trying to keep up with Larison. He hurdles a tackler at the 2-yard line, cleat in the air. touchdown. Looks like
Look
Mason
at that
Rivera.
height right there.
Oh, I know. Could have dunked it.
Take some NIL money to stay here, though. Pretty awesome. And here's Larison right on cue. Down the 40, to the 30, to the 20. He could go 15, 10, breaks a tackle, stays in bounds. Touchdown, UC Davis. Larison right on cue. Working a Houdini act along the near sideline. Somehow able to avoid the tackle and still stay in bounds. And of all the great plays we've seen from Larison, that's going to rake right up there.
What a phenomenal play. This actually is why Land is so good. This is a patient and explosive run. Look at this. A little fake to Trent Tompkins. He slowly and then kicks it into another gear. The patience to get the perimeter. The tackle broken at the 10-yard line.
And a touchdown. Second and goal, direct snap to Larison, going left side to the 5. High hurdling a man, he's in! Touchdown number 3, for number 3, touchdown number 33. Threes are wild at UC Davis Health Stadium, and the Aggies are leading 3-0, making 30 points for UC Davis.
That is incredible. I love the read option, like you're going to give it to Miles. Great lead block by Winston Williams, and he could have gone low, he could have gone high, but he decided to go by air right. Oh, look at the hurdle into the end zone. We talked about it. Tim Plow says every week.
Goes under center. Rolls right. Tosses to Larison. Touchdown, UC Davis. Hastings to Larison, the dynamic duo, the veterans of this team come through in the clutch.
Montana's defense packs it in. A great play call by Tim Plow. Going with the play action.
Larison motions. Pressure coming again. Hastings lets it rip. And a one-handed grab by Larison. Into plus territory, still on his feet. And Larison continuing to make highlight reel plays for UC Davis.
Well, it's a beautiful play call by offensive coordinator Paul Shelton, starting in a 5-wide empty set. Brought Larison back in, and then you can see he kind of just lazy rolls back to the field here. And that Montana State secondary, fortunate.
Larison again with the ball. Still no signal.
It's a touchdown.
You would think, but still no official call. Now they give it to him. Touchdown, Aggies.
Nice job by them. Nice job by them. They dodged a massive bullet there, which, was probably a good call by the refs. I'd have to see it one more time. But just over 6 to go, Ben.
Back for a direct snap. Larison trying to get it to the outside, sheds a block, gets into the end zone, and UC Davis is on the board.
They believe in number 3. And look at the blocking again. Good job by the line of just pushing everybody down. And then you can see also Ian Simpson with another blocker on the outside. The 2 tight ends do a nice.
Hastings so far today, 12 of 16 for 197 yards. Here's Larison. What a cutback to the end zone. Touchdown. Larison now tied for the second most rushing touchdowns in UC Davis history. That is his 40th on the ground.
Well, the big thing is they were concerned about this offense. Travis Niekamp, was so worried about this, getting an open field, and you can see right there, Mark Cannon Jr. has a chance but can't bring him down, and Larison says, man, I'm walking in again for 6.
It's almost like Larison kind of set there, 72 yards and a couple of touchdowns. This time it's to Larison in the air. Oh, he hurdles a man. Goes out of bounds near the 25-yard line. That was Tion Parks that if he had looked up would have seen Larison flying over his head.
Larison going bye. Bye-bye.
Larison turns it outside. And Larison breaking tackles. Larison lowering the shoulder down to the 10. His best run of the day. Give him 30 yards.
And that tempo paying dividends. South Dakota a little tired. A nice job, vision to bounce this to the outside. Breaks 2 tackles, and that's really the first explosive we've seen from Larison as